Montel, seems like got involved a bit more early in this game and were able to be a part of a lot of I think all the touchdowns you guys had on offense. Just kind of walk me through how your night went and what's it like to kind of be in that situation.
It was fun. We knew on Monday when we was putting in the game plan, going over it with the coaches, sitting in the QB room, we knew it was going to be a fun game plan, and being able to get in there and get involved, and I told the offensive guys, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help our offense be successful, move it up and down the field. So we knew the game plan was going to be a fun one, and I just thank our coaches for coming up with it, and it all worked out.
It seemed like more kind of in and out with you and Brett, every other play and stuff like that tonight than we've seen. What do you kind of see from that perspective when you guys are what you saw tonight in that aspect?
Just going off of the whole in and out thing, I feel like it's something that defensive coordinators have to prepare for. I come in, most of my packages are run based, and once they start to pack the box, that's when we show run fake and throw that ball to set and we score a touchdown. And then Brett, he goes in there and converting on third downs, doing what he does. So Brett and I, we vibe really well. We feed off one another, and every time he's coming off the field, he's telling me what he's seeing, and I'm coming off the field, I'm sharing the same info. So I feel like that helps our offense as a whole, being able to have two guys going in there and not being able to miss a beat, as an offense.
For the most part, it seemed like kind of the 30-yard line was kind of the line. He got inside the 30, and it was primarily you. Was that the plan coming in, or did it just sort of shake out that way?
Yeah, it was just the flow of the game. I guess just the down and distances called for me to be in the game on certain run plays and stuff like that. But it wasn't a certain plan or yard line that we wanted to switch in and out.
You guys obviously are kind of looking to run the ball when you might be in the game, but how good did it feel to kind of let that one go to Sad?
Oh, I felt great. We actually ran that play. I can't remember, but Sad came off and was like, the slant is there. And I was like, all right, we run it again. I'm doing it. So be ready. And, when I moved the running back up, I saw the safety come down. So I was like, he's the last defender. So I just got to put my eyes on him. I showed the run fake. He came down on the run and found a window and said, go score.
How unique is the kind of role you're playing on this team? And how much do you kind of appreciate what maybe the coaches are doing? Because,
yeah.
I know you're a quarterback, but it seems like they need to come up with another label for the position that's doing a lot more than that.
That's fun. I remember fall camp, we sat down here as seniors, and I sat in front of the whole team, coaches, media guys, everybody. The whole team was in here, and I just told them, I was willing to do whatever it takes to help our offense, our team be successful. And, whether it be out there running sweep motions and catching the ball or being that receiver and just different things like that. I was willing to do whatever it took. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted to have fun, get back to having fun in the game, and I just thank our coaches, for bringing me here.
First half, the offense struggled. No question about that. But that first drive of the second half, you guys' first drive took almost 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What was that drive like? Just be so methodical, and you guys were getting third downs, converting fourth downs, and you obviously capped it off with a touchdown. What was that like being in that drive?
That was Boise offense. Being able to control the game. When we got to certain situations in the game on that drive, third and long, being able to convert, being in second and long, being able to convert and get first downs to keep us on the field and going down there and to put one on the board. That was great, and that's what we needed coming out of halftime. I don't think we have done that all year, coming out of halftime and scoring. So Coach Harsin made that emphasis for us, and we took advantage of it.
Did you expect when you got here your role to be this big?
I did. I knew it was going to be like that. When they recruited me, they told me it was going to be like that. So, when they were recruiting me, I told those guys it didn't matter to me. I wanted to do whatever so we can get some W's. So, it's been fun throughout this whole process, and, just looking forward to going out there and just competing every week, and then every Saturday going out there and being successful.
Montel, playing two quarterbacks has not been really a recipe for success, probably historically around the country. Why has it worked for you and Brett? Why is this clicking the way it is right now?
Like I said, I just feel like Brett and I, we have a great relationship. I know when I first got here, he was one of the guys that I could, outside of the coaches that I was calling on for, offense, stuff like that, being able to ask for help, being able to learn the offense. I feel like Brett was one of those guys that I could go to for anything. And I just feel like Brett and I, we vibe really well, we flow really well, we feed off one another. And that's just, going into the games, that's what makes it, so easy. being able to have two quarterbacks to where the defensive coordinator had to prepare for both guys because both guys can do it both. So, Brett and I, we have a great relationship, and we're just going to continue to keep moving forward.
We saw the one play last game where you caught the pass from Brett, and then I think it was 3 or 4 plays tonight where you were both out there together. I mean, is that something you guys think can keep evolving and keep taking advantage of that?
Definitely. Brett and I, we'll continue to come up with plays where both of us in there, so stay tuned.
Okay, good. Thanks, Montel.
Alex?
I mean, you kind of had to know that Wyoming's going to try to key on you. How did you feel like you were able to do, moving the ball? It seems like, again, another kind of effective performance being able to run out there.
We knew coming into this game, again, that we're going to hit it fast and physical. We knew that they're going to play well against the run. They're also a physical team, and they do a good job of stopping the run. So we just knew we had to beat them to it. And just coming out and having some explosive runs early on really helped us get that momentum going. And it felt good, just seeing the holes and seeing our offensive line get some push. There's some tough runs in there. As a running back, we already know we have to go in there preparing to break some tackles and do some things on our own. So we prepared that way.
The hurdle, real quick. Ask about the hurdle. I mean, you got to tell. When you see that happening, and it probably goes in your mind that you're gonna have that opportunity, and you did it successfully. You just what do you remember from that play?
Just instincts. A lot of people don't know I ran the 110 hurdles in high school, so I do have it in my arsenal. DBs, they like to chip at running backs' shins a lot, so you set them up, going toe to toe with them at first, and then eventually you get a feel for the game, and timing was perfect on that play, and just made a play.
You guys go into the locker room at halftime down 7-3, and then you come out and you score touchdowns on your first 3 drives. What was the difference, and then what was it like to be a part of that 18-play, 9-minute and 44-second drive too?
Man, I didn't even notice. I just knew, I was in the moment. I was doing my job. Our offense was doing their job, and we were all focused in on doing our job. And you see it played out well. We were able to drive down the field, convert on 3rd downs, and get those first downs. And at the end of it, you look up, and there's only 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. You're like, whoa, they haven't even touched the ball. And that's football there. We love every part of it. We know that we have to do that consistently, get down there, and not only just take up that time, but also get down there and put points on the board.
Alex, when you hurdled that guy, you looked like after when you went to the sideline, you were a little upset. Did you think you had a chance to go to the end zone?
Oh yeah. After that, kind of lost my balance, got a little too close to the sideline, and I believe it would have been a big play if I would have been able to stay in bounds.
What kind of weapon is Montel Cozart kind of turning into? I mean, it's kind of lining up all over the place now, and he's a part of all your guys' touchdowns tonight.
Yeah. Dude's an athlete. He's an athlete. We set up plays for him that way. We know that he can throw the ball. We know that he can run the ball. You see that now he's been able to catch the ball as well. So he's not just a selfish guy. So he knows he has to do what he has to do for the team. So he's willing to go out there and make some big runs. He's willing out there to make some catches on the perimeter and be physical and get in the end zone. So it's great having him out there with his abilities.
What's it like being on this offense when, quarterbacks Rippon and Cozart, it's changing, and quite a bit on some of those drives. It's like boom, boom, boom almost every other play. What's that like? Because it seemed to have worked in the second half. Yeah,
whether it's Cozart, whether it's Brett, they know what they have to do. They're going to get the job done either way, and they both have the same mentality that we've been establishing, and that's hitting it fast and physical. And you see Brett, he's not afraid to run. He's not afraid to stay in there and make those throws. Montel's the same way. So both of those guys just attacking it with the attitude really helps our offense.
Talk a little about finishing in the 4th quarter, and you guys go to the 4th quarter, trailing 14-10, I think it was. To get 2 touchdown drives in the 4th quarter there and finish in a game that you guys really, for the division and stuff, needed to win. What does that say about you guys?
Just say that we're not going to lay down. We're not going to give up. We've been preaching finish, and that's what we did today. Last year, we didn't finish, and that's something that really aided us. And even earlier on this season, there was games that we didn't finish, and so we know that going forward, in order to win, especially in a tough division and trying to get that championship, it's going to be all about how we finish in that fourth quarter.
Leighton mentioned, last time you guys played here, it was one of the, you say worst games that you guys have played in some time.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to come back like this, you're trailing at halftime, to be able to finish it out and do this in front of the home crowd, what did that mean to you guys to be able to put that together a little bit?
Oh, it means so much. It's the culture here. It's the tradition of Boise State. We don't lose on the blue, and so it does hurt when we had to go through that and experience that. So we knew that coming out tonight, as a part of our preparation, everything else, aside from all that, we knew that we can't lose on the blue, and we got to protect the blue. And every time someone comes in, they want to take that from us. So we know that we have to defend it.
How much do you guys think you kind of found your identity or the identity of this team? Because it's 3 straight games now where you don't necessarily have to put up a ton of passing yards or anything like that, but you run the ball well and you play defense, and you just rattled off 3 straight wins.
There's still a lot of progress to be made. We know that the identity of this program and has been that way a long time is establishing that run game and hitting explosive plays, and we were able to do that tonight. But we know that we do have a long way to go. We're not where we want to be. We need to put up more points offensively, and our defense is playing well, but we know that we can be better.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex. Well, DeAndre, last year, I know you said you didn't play in that game against Wyoming, but that play where you made the pick, that sort of was the kind of play that killed you guys last year. What did you see on that play, and how much did you maybe see it during the week?
Well, I was on the post that play. I was a post safety. When I got into my post, I was just looking at Allen, and I seen that he was just staring that receiver down. So I seen him throw the ball up. Honestly, I was going for the kill shot. But then I seen the receiver put his hand up, and I looked where the ball was, and I seen he overthrew it. So that's when I went and just caught the ball, and then just started running.
It looked like you maybe were.
Yeah, it was last second. I just put my hands out and caught the ball.
But to get the pick, what did that mean to you? And then also, got it and were able to take it down the field.
Yeah, no, it was great. Our coaches, they always preach about, not just getting the interception and that's not good enough. Trying to score with it. So, fastest way to the end zone is just straight ahead. So I try to run as fast as I can straight ahead. But I believe I got it out past midfield. So something just to give our offense a little bit of boost. I believe they went down there and kicked the field goal. So, just something just to get our team pumped.
So the second game in a row where the player on the other team was getting a lot of hype and stuff, and you guys kind of slow him down. What did that mean to you guys? I think he was only 12 of 27 passing, and you picked him off twice, sacked him 4 times. What did it mean to kind of slow him down, and how'd you guys do it?
Like I said, everything with that Virginia game, we killed ourselves that game. So, coming into these past 3 games, we've really just been everybody focusing on doing their 1/11th, as we say. Everybody taking care of their own individual job. So, with the D linemen containing them and us in the secondary plastering, linebackers adding on to the rest, that all was just able to keep them contained.
I saw Avery with the turnover belt after the game. Is this kind of one of those nights where you share the thing?
I let him have it for a little bit, but then I wanted to take it back. It feels good, but it's just something that we share. I had it, he had it. At the end of the day, we might have to get more turnover belts. That's what I think, but it was good.
I know that we talked about the chance that you guys got shut down Rashad Penny last week, and has been hyped as a top 5 NFL draft pick, and you and Avery both get your first interceptions off him tonight. Is this like kind of a moment you guys shared together at all, or
yeah, it's a moment. We both been working for it. Especially Avery, man. When we all came in as freshmen, I had no idea he was a walk-on. The way that man works and just everything that he does, man. He's a professional at what he does. He comes up ready to work every single day. So to see him get that interception, just how he's been playing this entire year, I'm really proud of him. That's something that he definitely deserves.
He's a guy that talking about this week, he said he might play 10, 15 snaps the first 4 or 5 games on defense, and now during this 3-game winning streak, he says that he's on the field for upwards of 60, 70, and then he's doing special teams as well. Is the transition supposed to look as easy as he's made it, kind of?
He's been preparing like a starter. Even when he was at redshirt, I believe he got scout team defensive player of the year or special teams player. He got one of those. So he's always been working. Like I said, since he's been here, the dude squats about like 600 pounds, like hang cleans like 400 pounds. He's extremely strong, very durable. So everything that he's all the success he's been having, I'm happy for him.
When there's a guy like Allen getting the hype and stuff coming in, and we talked to you about it before, but how much did you guys kind of embrace the challenge of getting a chance to go up against somebody like that and kind of show what you guys can do?
You know, we took a lot, you know, and this was going to take a team effort, you know, like I said, D-line and containing, back seven, doing our job, you know, but like I said, you know, we all just had to come together as a team, you know, take care of our fundamentals and techniques and just play football like how we know how we play.
DeAndre, having guys like Curtis and Jabril apply pressure off the side and off the edge for your defense, how helpful is that and how big is that?
That's extremely helpful. You know, those are two of the greatest pass rushers I've honestly ever seen. You know, they get after that quarterback so fast. And like I said, them two, they do it in practice a lot. They do it against our offense. They do it against the scout team. You know, that's something that they always work and something that obviously shows up in the game. So, you know, I'm super appreciative of it. You know, they get if we might be in trouble, you know, they get to bail us out. So I'm thankful for that.
Thanks, DeAndre.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
It's good. We got to keep the momentum rolling. I thought it was a great win for us, finishing in the fourth quarter again. And it's awesome seeing our offense put together drives like that. Like, the one drive was like 10 minutes. Yeah, that is insane. And watching them do that, I mean, that's football. I mean, that's doing what you got to do. That's controlling the whole game. I mean, if they do that every time, I mean, we're going to be successful. And we know when we get out on the field, we're going to get the ball back for them. And if they keep doing that, I mean, it's going to be good.
Honestly, I was going for the kill shot. But then I seen the receiver put his hand up, and I looked where the ball was, and I seen he overthrew it. So that's when I went and just caught the ball and then just started running.
It looked like you maybe were.
Yeah, it was last second. I just put my hands out and caught the ball.
But I mean,
you know, everything with that Virginia game, you know, we killed ourselves that game. So, you know, coming into these past 3 games, you know, we've really just been everybody focusing on doing their 1/11th, as we say. You know, everybody taking care of their own individual job.
You know, just instincts. A lot of people don't know I ran the 110 hurdles in high school, so I do have it in my arsenal. You know, DBs, they like to chip at running backs' shins a lot, so you set them up, going, you know, toe-to-toe with them at first, and then you just eventually you get a feel for the game, and you know, timing was perfect on that play, and you know, just made a play. We're not going to lay down. We're not going to give up. We've been preaching finish, and that's what we did today. Last year, you know, we didn't finish, and that's something that really aided us, and even earlier on this season, there was games that we didn't finish, and so we know that going forward, in order to win, especially in a tough division and trying to get that championship, it's going to be all about how we finish in that fourth quarter.
It's fun. I remember fall camp, we sat down here as seniors, and I sat in front of the whole team, coaches, media guys, everybody. The whole team was in here, and I just told them, you know, I was willing to do whatever it takes to help our offense, our team be successful. And, you know, whether it be out there running sweep motions and catching the ball, or being that receiver, and just different things like that. I was willing to do whatever it took. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted to have fun, get back to having fun in the game, and I just thank our coaches, you know, for bringing me here.